Let's build us a squeeze page. First we'll go to Pages and Add New. Start with the title of the page. Whatever you put in here is going to show in the top left corner of your browser as the title of the page next to the browser icon. First thing you'll notice, there is 4 boxes down here, one for all templates, which is also the sales template, squeeze page, column squeeze, and the power squeeze. The power squeeze is for adding HTML pages into WordPress. We'll start over here under page attributes, the template, and we'll choose the column squeeze. That seems to be the most popular, but we'll start here in the all templates. For SEO, you can add your meta description, meta keywords. There's also a custom CSS box. If you want to change how something appears, you can add CSS styles in there. And we'll just build the page here as we go. A little teaser. We'll throw in a headline. You can change colors of the headline, subheadline, by dragging this little circle around, or if you need a different color range, you can here drag this up. You can change the font. Same thing here with the colors and the font and the body font. List images, will add a little list image, little check marks or arrows. I like this little guy. Opt-in provider, Aweber, you just put in your Aweber login name and your list name. If you're using MailChimp or GetResponse, then you would put in your API key here and the list of your name of your campaign, MailChimp, your API key, and your list ID number. I need to change that. You can have an optional thank you page URL, so when somebody subscribes, they're taken to your thank you page on your site. You just create a site and put the URL in here. Same thing for an error URL if you want. For the opt-in box, you can put a headline in and some extra text. I'll show you that in a minute. You have several boxes, different forms to choose from. We'll start with the default, and we'll go with a red button. Footer, you can add in any text you want below your form. If you're using a third-party like video plugin or audio plugin, you can check mark this and it will let the plugins put the information in the head of your site or the foot of your site, whatever it needs to do. And let's add the main content. I actually have this written in HTML, so I'll use the HTML tag or HTML tab here. And save it. Now I can change it to visual. Let's preview the page. You can see the teaser here, headline, subheadline, the content, the opt-in box, an arrow pointing up to it, and here's the text I added below the field. Now if you want to see what this looks like as a sales page, you can just switch the template, save it, and it'll switch to sales page template. We also have the squeeze page template. Go back to the column. And come down here to the column, and then I can add some additional stuff. I can change the background color. Let's go a light gray. I could add a background image, a header image, footer image. If you want any add a little text underneath your picture. You could put an image there, whatever you wanted to do. I'm going to highlight this and put it in a box just so I can show you what it is. Let's expand this out a little bit. I have several style boxes you can choose from. A gray box, white with a red border, dashed, black dashed, solid black, a blue box, a yellow box with a dash. There's also a yellow box with a solid black border, and you just use the block quote for that. Then I added a separate block quote. So just insert the short code and save it. Refresh. And now you see these are in a nice little box. This would be a good box for if this was a sales page. Let's insert an image. I already uploaded one to my media library, so I'll just grab it. I'll center it, use full size. For URL here, if you're using PayPal or something, get the email link, and you can just paste that right in here, and then that'll make your button a hyperlink. Now obviously if it's a sales page, you wouldn't want your opt-in box there. I just wanted to show you uploading the button. If you don't like the gray box, you want to change, just come down here and remove these short codes. Highlight everything again. And put it in a blue box. Okay, go back to the column. I'm going to choose a different box. We'll go with the black mesh and go to orange button. And let's add some extra text. I wouldn't add more than just a couple of sentences in this box. Nice opt-in box. If you want to add a header into it, headline, you can customize the text on your button. Get instant access is the default. to use these colored boxes, the black, blue, green, or red, in order for the color to show up, you have to have a headline in. So let's go with the red one. Go to blue button. And then you have a nice box, the red. If you don't want the red, but you want the border around a box, you can choose any of the colors, black, blue, green, or red, and just leave this headline field blank. And you'll just have a nice border around your form. If you don't like the border, you just want a plain form, you can just use the plain white. Switch this to the Google, just standard button, and I want to add a header image, so I'll just click New Image, Browse, and just grab a header image and throw it in there. Save it, and there you have it. You can also add video into your page. I'm just going to use a YouTube iframe. Switch over to HTML. Now if you have a plugin, you would just put your shortcode to your video plugin and path to your video, whatever you wanted to do. Wrap it in center tags for the best. For the sales and squeeze page templates, you can use a width of 640. But for the column, the best width to use is 560, and then center it. And refresh, and there's your video. Show you a background image real quick here. If I leave it on repeat, you see you have this ugly, just tiles the whole thing. So if I repeat X, or just repeat across the top of the page. So you have this nice fade. There's a little blip at the top you can't see in this video. Just leave the rest normal. So that's it. This is Ron at WP Squeeze Page, and I will see you on the other side.